So Mr. Liu has been a minor part of Invincible's story throughout the first 2 seasons, but Season 3 finally gave him a chance to shine by showing the dragon villain's full potential. So his story starts long ago in ancient China, where the land was ravaged by a fearsome dragon. This monstrous beast, wreathed in eternal flames and armored in obsidian scales, laid waste to entire villages, reducing them to smoldering ruins. Kingdoms trembled at its mere presence, and no army, no weapon, no hero could put an end to its reign of destruction. Among the many who suffered at this dragon's claws was a humble farmer named Mr. Liu. He had once lived peacefully with his wife and children, tending to his land and providing for his family. But that life was stolen from him when the dragon razed his village, leaving him the sole survivor amidst the ashes. With nothing left but grief and rage, Liu wandered the lands, seeking vengeance against the beast that had taken everything from him. Word spread of Liu's sorrow and hatred, and soon he was approached by a secretive council of sorcerers from various kingdoms. These mystics had been working tirelessly to find a way to contain the dragon, for killing it was impossible. After years of research, they had uncovered a forbidden ritual, one that could seal the dragon away. Before the incantation to succeed, a human vessel was needed, one strong enough to bear the burden of the dragon's soul for all eternity. Mr. Liu, filled with unquenchable wrath and with nothing to lose, volunteered without hesitation. The ritual was performed under the light of a blood moon, deep within an ancient temple. Arcane symbols were etched onto Liu's chest, in a mixture of dragon's blood and sacred ink, and with the final chant, the dragon's essence was wrenched from its monstrous form and bound into Liu's very soul. The land was saved, and for a time, peace was restored. However, the sorcerers had not foreseen the consequences. Though Liu had contained the dragon, its presence inside him was a constant, gnawing hunger. As the years passed, Liu felt its power clawing at the edges of his consciousness, urging him to release it. Worse yet, his mortal body began to deteriorate. The dragon's energy was slowly tearing him apart, aging him faster than any normal man, and if he perished, the dragon would be freed once more. To sustain himself, Liu sought out alchemists, scholars, and scientists across the ages, searching for ways to prolong his life. Over centuries, he underwent countless modifications, eventually replacing his failing organs with cybernetic enhancements. He became something more than human, a fusion of ancient sorcery and futuristic technology. His strength was immense, his body reinforced with steel and wires, yet the dragon's presence inside him made him something neither truly man nor machine. Over time, Liu's soul began to get corrupted by the dragon's essence, and in that process, he gained the power to transform his own soul into a dragon. But every time he used this soul projection, his human body became lifeless. Eventually, Liu's existence caught the attention of a shadowy organization known as the Order. This clandestine group, comprised of the world's most powerful and enigmatic supervillains, sought to reshape civilization through chaos and control. Recognizing Liu's power and unique predicament, they offered him a place among them. In return for his allegiance, they would ensure he received access to the most advanced cybernetic research, allowing him to stave off death and keep the dragon contained. Liu, weary of his endless struggle, accepted their offer. Over time, he became one of the Order's most feared members, known as the Eternal Warden. Though he played the role of villain, his true purpose remained singular: to prevent the dragon's return, no matter the cost. Though Liu and Cecil are enemies, constantly finding themselves on opposing sides of conflicts, Cecil acknowledges the immense sacrifice Liu has made. Despite viewing him as a threat, Cecil respects Liu's commitment to keeping the mystical dragon imprisoned and understands that, in his own way, Liu is fighting for the greater good.